Hello, I want to go ahead and get my daily reading in this morning. It's quite early. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning, so I have not been up too long. But I want to go ahead and do it. Um, First of all, I'm using my Dark Grimoire deck this morning. I've gotten some really good readings with this one because of the fact of the pictures in it. They're a lot different than the Rider-Waite Smith deck. Um, I haven't looked very deeply into the pictures themselves, which I highly suggest doing. It's because of the fact that my head's not even awake yet. So anyway, what I have overall, uh, the number for the day on my spread is the number two, and the number two is, of course, it's about duality and dealing with somebody else, something or some places, on a more personal level. There's And I've been getting this a lot lately with the twos. So this is a need for cooperation. And looking at this spread here, what I've got with the spread here is definitely a need for cooperation. Things seem definitely be out of balance. And what keeps jumping out at me is religious systems, religious beliefs. Um, if I'm thinking correctly, which I'm pretty sure that's connected with the number two, but that word keeps jumping at me. So either way, yeah. Let me go ahead and go. What I got here first for the day, and these cards are done in a sepia. So I don't know if you can see them or not. But this is the chariot. And the chariot is reversed for me today, so that's not good. Being reversed it's about chaotic things being chaotic, not being in control. Things with the horses here that are on the card being pulled in two different directions when that chariot comes up. And there's also something that comes up is usually a chariot can mean your car, your vehicle, and so forth. So that's a warning about being very cautious if you have to drive anywhere today, or you may be hearing about an accident. But mainly, this card is about being out of control. A lot of actions comes up when this is reversed, and I'm trying to. This deck's not working too well with getting the in the camera there. Seeing the pictures really clear. This is Dark Grimoire if you want to look it up, but there's also you need to watch of unnecessary force because of the fact that the guy in control pulling the reins which direction. But mainly when this comes up reversed, there's a feeling of being overwhelmed. Way too much being um, overwhelmed with this. Uh, this the constant pull in two directions with this one. This card hasn't come up for me for a while. And of course, I'm using a different deck, but still, it doesn't matter. Yeah, the being pulled in two different directions, you don't know which way to go with something. Okay, the central card I have for today, again, this has popped up very strongly over and over. This is the Emperor in this deck. And the Emperor is all about control, about the powers that be. This is the Father card, which with my weekly, um, this is exactly what this is. The Father cards come up. This is about entering the world of doll. It's just a very strong need for organization when this card comes up. And he is the simple central card. And overall here, I've got two major Arcana cards here today, so it's something to look at. But the Emperor, being power, control. This is the father figure, the conditional love type card, where whereas the Empress would be more the unconditional love. Something has to be done. This is a need to stand up and take action and and be in charge and be in control of the situation. Okay, the final card I have here, and you're going to see this one, especially those using the Rider-Waite and so forth. This is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords. And you can see that he's looking in the mirror there. So that's going to be, the Nine of Swords is about fears and being awake at night and this kind of stuff. A lot of this, especially with this, the way this card here, there's a lot of self-guilt that's going on. And also the fact that when this comes up, I find that people seem to be a lot more sensitive to what others have to say about them and so forth, their feelings about them. If they're attacked, especially verbally, because this is an air card, they seem to be a lot more sensitive when this one shows up. But this is, the guilt card, the fear card. There's things that are on your mind, fears and worries that you're worried about. And as you can see, this guy's seeing himself, being a lot uglier than what he is, and that's a strong representation saying of things that you fear the most normally aren't going to be as bad as you had expected in the first place. And as always, these are either yourself or somebody around you. Overall, Chariot here would be Cancer and water. Emperor, there's an earth card, and we got an air card with the swords. So what's missing is a physical action there, even though you definitely have action with the Chariot there. And of course the central card is actions that have been taken. But overall today, this spread, it looks pretty chaotic. There's a need to stand up and be mature and handle things. And even if you or somebody around you is attacked verbally, it's not to worry. Things aren't going to be as bad as they seem. Also, because Facebook is changing everything about, you need to make an interest list. If you see my posts here, if you want to see the videos and so forth, I'm going to make a post, and I'm going to go ahead and start loading these up to YouTube. So in the very first comment, if you put links in, videos in, pictures, anything, if you put them in the first comment, more people will get to see them. Because my page, when I actually opened it, a couple years ago, I opened it up as a business page. Well, now Facebook is saying if you have a business page and you want your posts to be seen, even though people have liked them or not, that you have to pay so your posts are going to show up for people. And the way to get around that is to go in on your home page over on the right. There's an interest list. If not, you can click for more and you'll see interests. Go in and click on that, and you have to make an interest list, such as with this, it would be tarot or spirituality or whatever you wanted to put it in. And have to add that to that to be able to get my posts, unless you're actually coming here purposely, looking it up and coming here purposely every day. But that's something that we're having to deal with, which I'm not real thrilled about. So I'm trying to get the word out about it. That's my reading for the day, and I've got to go drink my coffee. I'm not even awake yet. Have a great day.